today. I'm flying to Chicago on a Learjet. Today, I'm doing my nails. Oh, I can't stand this. I have to call somebody. April.
Hello.
Oh, April, hi, it's Raven.
Oh, hi, Raven.
Hi. You want to do something?
I'm not sure I can today.
Oh, come on. I was thinking we could go to lunch, then maybe take in a movie.
No. I think I'm really going to have to pass.
Hey, look, if you're worried about getting a babysitter for Julia, why don't I just come over there and I can hang out and we can watch television and have some wine and... Oh, April, please. Please, come on. Let's have some fun. I'm all alone. I can't stand being all by myself.
Oh, now, come on. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll find something very exciting to do this afternoon.
Is Draper there? Did he come home? Is
No.
that why you don't...
No, listen. You'd be more than welcome to come over here, but I'm not going to be here today. There's something that I have to take care of. I'll give you a call tomorrow morning, okay?
Okay.
I'll talk to you then.
Bye.
What do I have to lose? Nothing, I think.
Silver Spoon.
Hi, I'd like to speak to Bobby, please.
We don't have waitress service till 10. That's when Bobby starts her shift.
I see. I'll call her back and talk to her later then?
You want to leave a message?
No, thanks anyway.
Hey, listen. Now, if you're one of Bobby's pals calling to yap about the time of day, don't bother to call back. I'm running a restaurant, not a social club.
So, Bobby's a she.
Now, you didn't eat very much, Mrs. Carr.
I'm not hungry.
Well, have a little more. You've got to keep your strength up.
I don't want any more.
All right. Suit yourself. If breakfast is over, it's time for the bandages to go on again. Oh, no, Mrs. Carr. No. Shocking. Mrs. Carr isn't being very cooperative. I'm afraid we're going to have to force her to cooperate.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Mild Ivory Liquid. It helps hands stay young-looking. And by Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Clean softens, control static, Bold 3.
You gotta find it, Grandma.
I did. Mommy's favorite birthday dress.
Perfect for you. It's dirty.
Needs a good old-fashioned cleaning.
Feels rough, too.
We'll use Bold 3, detergent plus fabric softener, all in one.
How can a detergent with a newfangled fabric softener give an old-fashioned clean and soften, too?
Bold 3 can. Watch.
We took the softening and static control of a full-strength fabric softener and concentrated it into a powder. Then we combined it with Bold 3's powerful powder detergent.
Now, I call that an old-fashioned clean.
So soft, too.
Such softness from a box of detergent.
Look, no static cling here.
Bold 3 for an old-fashioned clean and a newfangled fabric softener in one.
Can these hands fool you? Who's mother and who's daughter? Can't tell? Meet Pat Kendall and Laura. They're both students at Northwestern.
When you're in school with students Laura's age, young-looking hands are very important.
And Mom's hands are very young-looking. Similar to mine.
Pat Kendall does lots of dishes. What's her secret?
She uses Ivory Liquid, and so do I.
I've used Ivory Liquid 20 years. It's very mild to my hands.
Lab tests show Ivory Liquid's mildest to hands of all leading brands.
It's thick and creamy looking. I love the rich suds. Nothing we tried gets dishes cleaner. I'm counting on keeping my hands young-looking, like Mom's, and Ivory Liquid will help.
Mild Ivory Liquid, because young-looking hands are worth holding on to.
There you go, Mike. Some fresh coffee right from the percolator.
Oh, thanks, Kelly. You shouldn't have gone to the trouble. Instant would have been fine.
Well, what trouble? I just wish you would have let me fix you some breakfast.
Oh, I don't have much of an appetite. I'll get something later.
I've learned to fix a mean plate of scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I've given you ample opportunity to practice, haven't I? Sorry about that.
What are you talking about?
Well, I didn't like leaving you here all alone.
I just wish I could have been with you. I love Nancy, too.
I know. Lots of people care for her. Want to help? There doesn't seem to be a blessed thing we can do except wait.
So let me fix you something. You really should eat.
Kelly, would you stop worrying about me? You're beginning to sound like Nitz. Didn't you tell me that you had an appointment this morning?
Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to be at Mrs. Saxon's hotel, but I can postpone that till tomorrow.
Why would you do that?
Because I'd rather stay with you.
Come on, Kelly. Do what you have to do.
You sure, Mike?
I'll be fine.
What are you going to do today?
Stay here. I have to be available in case there's any news.
There are phones in the Justice Building. I think you ought to consider going to work this morning.
Well, I do feel kind of rotten being an absentee district attorney.
Now, that's a situation easily solved.
Yeah, but considering my frame of mind, I don't think I'd be very effective.
Oh. Mike, you have an important job to do. And there are a lot of people depending on you.
I know. Staying here isn't terribly productive, is it?
Besides, throwing yourself into your work can be good therapy.
You're right, Kelly. It does make sense. I'm going to get down to the office.
And what's on your agenda for the day, Raven?
Well, I had planned to give myself a manicure. And if nothing else comes up, then that will be the high point of my day.
That busy, eh?
Yes, today's page on my social calendar is blank.
You have no plans at all?
Well, I lead a very boring existence.
Boring existence, indeed.
You make it sound as if all I ever do is go skydiving and race fast cars. I wish.
You must be doing something with your time. You've been in perpetual motion all week.
Well, I've been seeing someone. I didn't bring it up because I don't want to discuss it, but he's out of town on business, and I don't know what to do with myself.
I dare say you'll struggle along.
I don't know. I'm bored stiff. With my friend gone, there's nothing interesting to do.
What did you do before you met him? You seemed to pass the time all right then.
Well, I don't have enough money to go shopping. I hate going to movies by myself. All my friends are busy. And I just thought of someone that I might have lunch with.
That must be my business appointment.
I'll get it.
Raven, hello.
Kelly, come in.
Kelly, I believe you know Raven.
Yes, we have met. I half expected her to slam the door in my face, though.
Why would I do a nasty thing like that?
Considering the last time we met?
True.
I hope you're not holding any grudges.
You were right. I was wrong. I made a mistake. You were innocent, and I was going to have you put in jail. If anyone needs to be forgiven, it's me.
You're forgiven.
Thank you. Well, now that that's all straightened out, I'll let you two plan your brilliant strategy for WMON, and I have a lunch date. He doesn't know it yet, but I have a date.
That dog is my black dog champion, Briarwood's Fleetside Kai.
Kai is one of the top-winning labs in the United States. The diet is cow canned dog food.
Gary and Margaret Maxwell, top breeders of champion Labradors.
It's got the meat they love, plus all the vitamins and minerals they need.
It contributes to their coat. It contributes to their muscle tone. You can see the overall energy when we work them. If you love your dogs like we love our dogs, you'll feed them cow canned dog food.
Another top breeder recommends Calcan.
I know hefty bags are tough enough to overstuff, but now they've overstuffed the box.
Harry.
Look, you get extra trash bags free.
Harry.
And extra tall kitchen bags and small and medium garbage bags free.
I know, Harry. It's a special bonus from Hefty. And the bigger the box, the more bags you get free.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Overstuff this shopping cart. Give me those bags.
Now, extra hefty bags free.
Chopping up to overstuff.
Kelly, the Jordan's Children's Show is doing very well where it is. I'd be hard put to move it.
Oh, thank you. Mrs. Saxon, I don't think that the Jordan Show would lose any of its regular viewers if it were to air a half hour earlier. See, then we could follow it with this new syndicated series I'm interested in, and the new show would have a much stronger lead-in, and I think that both shows would benefit.
That strategy makes sense. But let me give it some more thought before I present your idea to the program director.
Oh, sure. Whatever you feel is best.
This is a fine report, Kelly. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. And thank you for the opportunity that you're giving me, Mrs. Saxon. Doing this job to the best of my ability is the only way I can think of to repay you for your kindness.
Then I'd say that makes you a remarkable young man.
Oh, thank you again. Mrs. Saxon, there's something about this situation that isn't sitting quite right with me. May I discuss it with you?
Why, of course.
It has nothing to do with you or the job. It's something I've done. Or rather, that I haven't done that's disturbing me.
And what might that be?
I'm afraid that I haven't been completely open with you.
In what way?
There is something about my past that I feel you deserve to know.
I see. Are you by any chance about to relate the story of your life and times in Rome?
How did you know?
Well, I'm afraid I've been holding out on you too, Kelly. There are some things I haven't told you.
Such as?
I am well acquainted with the social climbing trade ambassador and his wife. I've even met their daughter, Karen.
Wow. Talk about a small world.
Ah, yes. The diplomatic world is a very small one indeed. You see, I met the family in Washington when I lived there.
Oh, that's right. Your husband was a senator.
Yes, he was, and my son Colin, too. In any case, Karen was just a small child then. She was a lovely child and very spoiled.
She grew up the same way. Mrs. Saxon, do you believe that I'm innocent of Karen's accusations?
My dear boy, I never doubted it for a minute. And there's no need for you ever to discuss it again. Now, we were talking about the future, weren't we? Shall we stick to that subject?
Guess we're waiting the kids now, kid. I got your car ready.
Yeah, you want a game all day. What are you doing? Look at that. No sweat beating you, kid. It's like taking candy from child. That's all. Hey, look what's here.
Hey, where you been?
Hey, I'm throwing for luck. Look at this. Throwing for luck. What do you say?
Hey, fellas, hey. Come on, give the little lady a break, huh?
Hi, Gunther.
Oh, what brings you here, Mrs. Swift?
Get up, come on.
Well, you said that you always come to this place and have lunch, so I thought I would come too.
Yeah, well, I never said it was a good place for ladies, huh?
Oh, because there's some men around. Hey, I love that. You alone?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you don't want to have lunch by yourself, and I'm starving, and I think I'll join you.
Good.
See what you can do.
Thank you.
Concentrate on it.
Dirt from Denver, Dallas. Beth, your clothes get around more than I do. We just jump in our van and go. Well, you ought to try it. With 2 kids and a Cocker Spaniel. Here. Hey, you ought to try this. Era? Well, nothing beats my powder. So why this spray? That is axle grease, and this is polyester. And this, liquid for collars. So if your powder needs help, why use it? Well, Era has ingredients like these. Era does it all by itself. All this? You bet. Pants, collars, even that greasy blouse. Era did it. All by itself. Mind if I... Take my Era? Will you take me too?
Era does it. All by itself.
He said his first words. He called me Mama. Hold on while I look for the tape recorder.
It's over there by the Pampers. Mama. Say Mama.
Pampers? All I'm gonna use those elastic diapers. They look kind of cute.
Beth, staying dry is what's important to a baby. And dryness is what quilted Pampers are all about.
Gee, they are quilted.
Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry as Pampers before they quilted them.
Twice as dry?
Twice. Wet both, wait, and slip in a blotter. Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry.
Well, that much drier's gotta feel better.
Right, Sam?
Ma.
Quilted Pampers stay twice as dry as before.
Just let me know when you're ready to order.
Okay, and I would like, a draft. And one for the gentleman. Do you have frosted mugs? Oh. Okay. Well, what is good on the menu?
Well, I'm not sure you're gonna like the food, Mrs. Swift.
Please, call me Raven. And why not? Because you seem to be very big and very healthy, and you eat from this menu all the time.
Well, you see, it's not really the food. It's like I said, see, this is not a proper atmosphere for a lady like yourself.
Oh, really? And what is the proper atmosphere for a lady like myself?
What I'm saying is, crowd gets a little rough and rowdy, you know?
Hey, I've already seen. You can protect me.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I hope you don't have to rush off or anything. I really did want to have lunch with you.
Sounds very good. For you, I got all the time in the world, huh?
I must say that I really enjoyed our little chat in the limousine. It was very stimulating.
Really?
Yes. And I think that the two of us should get to know each other better.
Sounds fine to me.
I mean, after all, we do have a lot in common.
Well, there's only one way to find out if there's any more.
Right. And the one thing that we do have in common, of course, is that we're both very fond of Mr. Whitney, of course, in our own ways.
Well, I'd really rather not talk about Mr. Whitney.
Oh, okay. Well, then, why don't we talk about Miss Duval? We are also of the same opinion that Miss Duval does not care for Mr. Whitney as much as we do, right?
Yeah, that's true. I suppose.
I also feel that Miss Duval does not care for Mr. Whitney as much as she says she does. Don't you agree?
Mr. Whitney does let people take advantage of him.
Yes, he does. I agree. And I think that she takes advantage of him. She manipulates his affections just for his power and his position, for her own selfish purposes.
Well, look, that's Mr. Whitney's business. I don't,
I also feel that Miss Duval is running around on Mr. Whitney behind his back with that cute little dance instructor. Tell me something. What do you know about the two of them?
Well, they used to work together back in New York.
Ah, I see. A partnership on and off the stage.
Yeah. Martine left Wiley when she met Mr. Whitney. And also when Mr. Wiley broke his leg and couldn't dance anymore.
He broke his legs? Oh, that's awful. Anyway, The funny thing is that Sky told me that I could go watch an audition at Wiley's dance studio a while back. And Sky wasn't there. And the two of them were getting awfully chummy.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's something I've noticed myself.
I think that Wiley is still crazy about her. And I also think that the feeling is mutual. Now, what I want to know is, does Sky know anything about this?
Well, Mr. Whitney has a very strong ego, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. What do you mean?
He figures he can get anything he wants.
Yes. Some people call that being spoiled rotten.
That's one way of putting it, yeah.
Yes. Well, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against that attitude. As a matter of fact, there is someone very near and dear to me that is exactly the same way.
Oh.
Me.
Hey, I never figured that.
Well, it's true. It is true. This time, though, I feel that Sky shouldn't get what he wants. Because I think that Martine is making a fool out of him. And I think that someone ought to set him straight.
Yeah, he would be better off without it.
Gunther, why don't the two of us put our heads together and see what we can do to help the poor boy? Are you Bobby?
It's me.
Hi. Do you have a minute? Could you sit down?
Do I know you?
Well, no, we haven't met.
Oh, what is it then, Abby? What do you want?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to you about a mutual friend. Matt Sharkey.
Johnson's baby powder makes you feel so comfortable you want to share the feeling.
It's a very gentle, tender touch that tells you you're loved very much and you want to share the feeling, share the feeling. Johnson's baby powder's there for a feeling soft and smooth to share.
Johnson's baby powder from Johnson & Johnson.
Share the feeling.
When Kevin has a bump or a bruise, a hug and kiss usually do the trick. But when he gets a fever, he needs more than affection. I give him children's Tylenol. It's the one more pediatricians give their own kids. I can't think of a better recommendation. Can you?
To bring down your child's fever fast, trust Children's Tylenol in chewables, liquid, and drops.
Fever's down. What a relief.
To bring down fever fast, trust Children's Tylenol. It's the one more pediatricians give their own children.
Gloria's in for a shock when Mike unveils his future plans for the Stivic family on All of the Family tonight at 7:30. Then later, Felix selects a grave site but really digs his own grave when he entrusts Oscar with the money for it on The Odd Couple tonight at 11 on Channel 48.
Who told you I know Sharky?
Oh, well, it's not exactly top secret information. I just wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Look, Sharky and I broke up a long time ago. I haven't had anything to do with him since.
Oh, do you know that he moved out of his rooming house?
They probably had him evicted for ruining the neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, do you have any idea where I could find him?
No, I don't know where Sharky is, and you know what? I could care even less. Besides, I have other boyfriends.
No, look, I don't want you to get angry or anything. It's just very important that I find him. Oh, okay, look, maybe you can't help me find him, but maybe you can help me some other way.
I don't know how.
Well, you could tell me if another woman's been in here maybe sometime earlier this week looking for Sharky?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Her name's Nancy Carr. Does that ring a bell?
Never heard of her.
I got a picture. That might help you.
Look, the only one who's been looking for Sharky has been you. Been nice talking to you.
Yeah, pleasure's all
tense, Mrs. Carr. You need to relax.
Oh, no, please.
Just think of this stuff as sleep.
No, Mrs. Carr. I know you don't like those straps. As soon as the medicine takes effect, we'll take them off.
Why are you doing this?
Just following doctor's orders, Mrs. Carr.
Oh, this is wrong. You can't keep me a prisoner here.
Nighty-night, Mrs. Carr. Sleep tight.
She is not my favorite patient.
Me neither. We can't blame her for putting up a scrap, considering what's happening to her, huh?
I just hope we haven't painted ourselves into a corner having her here.
The doc didn't have any other choice, did he?
No, I suppose not.
It seems to me he's never going to have a choice. There's only one way out of this. And you know that as well as I do.
I don't want to hear that again.
She's got to really disappear, Mrs. B. For good.
The next time you're scrambling for something different at breakfast.
Velveeta just popping with good ideas.
If serving up something new is getting really grilling.
Velveeta just popping with good ideas.
If the idea of baked potatoes sounds half-baked, try twice-baked.
Velveeta just popping with good ideas. No wonder it's so popular. America's best cheese. K-R-A-F-T.
My dog is so big, I had to buy a car with a sunroof.
Hero dog food, if you've got a big dog.
My dog is so big, he helps me with my exercises.
Hero dog food, if you've got a big dog.
Want to be a hero to someone? Get one of these big Animal Fair stuffed dogs at big savings. Complete details in your newspaper and participating stores. Look for it.
My dog is so big.
Hero dog food, if you've got a big dog.
Marlon Brando stars as the cowboy who encounters thieves, bandits, and desert pirates as he tries to retrieve his horse from those who stole it in Appaloosa, Channel 48's Saturday night 9 o'clock movie. Now stay tuned as Will Geer and Artie Johnson sail aboard the Love Boat next.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
Attack when you hear me give the cry of a loon.
Spencer Tracy and Robert Young set out to fight Indians and wind up discovering the Northwest Passage.
Just what did they teach you at Harvard about a Northwest Passage? Most of you are lost folks and friends at Indian raids since '57. You'll find their scalps at St. Francis.
An action-packed saga of early American adventure, Northwest Passage, tonight at 8 on Channel 48. Got a problem? Call Cape May, New Jersey's First Call for Help. They're not a social service agency, but they know how to connect you to the information you need. For confidential, free guidance, dial your First Call for Help at 609-729-2255.
Your $1 could be worth 1,000. Get details in today's bulletin and play Big Buck Bonanza. Turn 1 into 1,000 only in the bulletin.
It's action, adventure, and beauty with that all-American girl, Wonder Woman, tonight at 6 on Channel 48.